I started out my career being a school teacher, and I thought teaching high school was the end all and be all. But towards the end of my work time, I was given the opportunity to be a pastor. And many people said to me, because I had spent many years at the university, and they said, "Oh, you don't know what you're getting into." And I said, "Oh, I know what I'm getting into." And I would say I was schooled in the school of hard knocks, where people actually live. And so what did I like about being a pastor? My job was to feed those people. My job was to understand the fights that they were in, the struggles that they were in, the addictions that they had. My job was not so much to straighten them out. My job was, can you take care of these people? Can you do that? And I found that although I didn't have the answer to all of the problems, I found that I liked trying to take care of them. Not so much to be their new father or their new parent, but to tell them that they had the ability to be adults. And well, what about this rule and what about that rule? And though I think rules are important, I mean, but we cannot live by rules so much as we need to learn how to live by what's real. When it rains, you get an umbrella. When you're in an automobile accident, you call a tow truck. I mean, you go call a doctor. We learn how to fix things. And being a pastor was learning how, number one, to listen to what was going on, and then trying my best to communicate that this is not the end of the world. This is a real problem. This is a real, my husband does this, my wife does that, and so you hear all that. That's normal. But those things are real. And so it's not so much how do I deal with, how do you deal with it? Or, I don't know, I felt free to say what I believed. And I felt that people listened. I liked being with them. I looked forward to, we were an urban parish, so we didn't have a lot of people who lived in our neighborhood. But people came on Sunday, and I looked forward to Sundays. It was a good time. It was oftentimes a very positive time. And those are the times when we made dates. So come to dinner. I need to talk to you. And so, it wasn't like the Sunday was that key to make things happen, but it was the time when probably the connections were made. I can't tell you what a joy it was to be a part of people's lives. I mean, you entered right down in the basement. You're right in the bottom of their life. This is what's going on, and I need help getting it. And I found that not only a challenge, but also an intimacy that just made life real. And listening to people, trying our best to find a way out of this mess, find a way out. Something that I didn't know that I enjoyed, but I did.